Not quite sure we can hold this.
Base is under attack.
Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back to another video and welcome to a brand new game on this channel. So today we're going to be having a look at the game called the Riftbreaker. It is a game in development and I believe it's due for full release later in 2021. It is classed as a real-time strategy game, and although it's not anything like 0 Hour or any other RTS games you can imagine, it's a bit of a cross between like StarCraft 2, a game called They Are Billions, and also a game called Diablo. If you like added all them three games together and kind of came up with a newish funky game, this is probably the game that you would come up with. So being a YouTuber, occasionally I get emails, actually quite a lot of the time, probably every week actually, I get emails from various companies or third parties or game developers or whatever offering me CD keys to review a game and promote a game a little bit. And I'll be honest with you, 99.99% of them are totally bad games. However, occasionally I will come across one that I think, okay, it may not look like the most amazing game in the world, but it at least looks pretty good and I at least want to check it out. And yeah, here we are with the Riftbreaker. It's probably not the introduction that this company wanted me to give it, but I'm just being completely... you'll hear me be completely honest on this channel. I'm never going to big something up if I don't think it's that good. And if I think something bad, I'm never going to big it up to be the most amazing thing in the world. So this game is pretty good considering they've given me the CD key and considering it's still in development. So I'm going to review that in a second. And just before I do that, I need to introduce you to the GDWC, which, what does it even stand for? Game Development World Championship. If you go to this website, I'll put a link in the description. You can enroll. This is the company that's basically, you can say, sponsoring this video. They give me the CD key for this to review this game. You can learn a little bit about them here. Basically, if you're developing a game, you can enroll on here and submit your game, and you may win a competition, and therefore it'll get you some backing behind your game, let's say, or get you some attention behind your game. So you can see various winners here. If you want to have a look at this website, have a look at the link in the description. So for now, we're going to boot up this game called the Riftbreaker. Okay, so this is the Riftbreaker. As I said before, this game is still in development. It's not 100% ready just yet, but if you want to click here, you can see the final game features that are going to be released when it does get released later in 2021. So it's a space themed game. Actually, we've got the trailer here, so let's just watch this.
Riftbreaker Ashley reporting successful jump procedure.
Roger that. Begin field-based setup.
So in this game, you do play as this character, this giant robot thing. You can just go around killing monsters, and you can also build a base.
Near the LZ. It's closing in.
So yeah, from what I gather, the majority of the game is basically a survival type thing. I'll just quickly flick all these through. You can pause the video if you want to see what they're going to add in the future. But for now, we're just going to have a first look at the game. So we're going to go here, start prologue. Basically, you play as this giant robot character. There's various controls. You use W, A, S, and D to move around the map, and you can build a base. And it's basically a giant survival game. You've got to survive, I think, like an hour until you build like a rift portal and basically escape the planet and get back to, I think you get back to Earth. But yeah, you've got various weapons. You've got this giant sword thing. You've got various weapons you can shoot. You can lay mines and all that kind of stuff. And you basically have to defend against massive oncoming waves. So there could be millions and millions of monsters coming at your base, and you've got to build walls, build turrets. It's kind of like a tower defense game meets StarCraft 2, meets Diablo, meets They Are Billions. All these kind of games all blended into one. And there's some pretty nice graphics and got some weather effects and stuff like that as well. So we're going to start prologue. I've played this just once before, just to kind of get myself used to the controls and stuff, so I actually know what I'm talking about. So I'm not learning just whilst we're we're actually recording, so I can actually produce some decent content.
Rift jump successful.
Sensors online, weapons activated. We're ready to go.
Riftbreaker Novak, please report.
Houston, this is Ashley. Reporting rift jump successful.
Roger that. Begin field-based setup.
Ashley, construct a headquarters building to secure our presence here. It will allow me to reconstruct if my armor is destroyed.
We don't have enough carbonium to build an HQ. Let's scout for a deposit and set up our base close to it. We need to move quick. It's probably a matter of time before the natives spot us.
We've located a carbonium deposit.
Okay, move on to the deposit and start drilling.
So first of all, what you notice is the environment is very, very interactive, and as you're running, like all the bushes and stuff are moving. You can use this giant sword just by pressing the left mouse button. I'm just doing WAS and D just to move around, and you're looking around, and you can see where this laser is shooting, and then you can right click and actually fire this gun as well. If you keep running around, you'll find stronger and stronger monsters, and eventually it does become pretty hard to kill. You've got this shield thing down here, and you've got your HP. You've got various things you can use down here. You can use a nuke, nuclear mine. You've got a small mine. You've got different guns. You can press E and it rotates this gun here. You can press Q and it rotates this gun here. I think I'll just stick with the sword and just stick with, well, I mean, that's even a flamethrower, as you can see there. So yeah, then the first thing you need to do is up here at the top right, you've got this stuff called carbonium. You've also got energy as well, which is like if you're watching this from my 0 hour community, then it's like your power. So every building you need power for it, carbonium. And this other one is ionium. I think that's how you say it. You can also press shift to do a little sprint jump like that. But yeah, other things I'm still getting used to. The map down here, you've got some, whatever these things are. It's currently day 0. You can see the time and the weather will change. It will get windy. It will get nighttime, all that kind of stuff. So the first thing you need to do is get enough carbonium. You see here, currently we're not collecting anything at the top right. So we're going to press the space bar and start drilling this carbonium. So eventually we're going to be able to build a factory on top of this, and it will collect it manually. Sorry, automatically rather. Right now we're collecting it manually. I think we need 200 to build a HQ.
Enough resources to construct a headquarters building.
So what we're going to do is actually just collect a little bit more.
Place it close to a carbonium deposit. This will help us speed up resource production.
Just going to collect a little bit more because we will need to build some more stuff. So it's actually a good idea just to, whilst you're drilling now, you just basically walk over it, press the space button, and you'll just start collecting. So let's just get to maybe like 400. Yeah, you can see this is very, very wildlife filled. All these things flying around, and some of them are hostile. Tends to be the ones that are actually in their masses actually circle you and cause damage. Right, now we're going to press the left control. We're going to build headquarters, which is the first one here. There are quite a lot of buildings, and I think this will even increase more as the game develops more. But for now, we're going to build a headquarters, and it's actually a giant building. When you think about how big your base is going to be, this is your headquarters. So yeah, it's going to be pretty big. So we're going to build a headquarters.
Sometimes I wish we could fast forward this part of the simulation.
Captain Novak, let me remind you that even though this is a simulated training exercise, you are expected to perform as if it was your real mission on Galatea 37.
We need to expand the base. Let's build a carbonium factory to do the digging for us.
Yes, we've got much more interesting things to do. Let's automate this.
So we're going to build a carbonium factory. I'm going to build it here. You can build multiple, so I think I'm going to try 2. But then I'll also need power to fuel this as well. So we're going to need a carbonium power plant, which we are going to build there. Now, I still need to learn how many power plants you need. So if we look down here, energy plus 50.
Huge amounts of power to operate.
Carbonium factory.
Now we can only construct some basic power plants.
Actually, minus 20.
And carbonium power plants.
Wind
So-
turbines are less effective, but they work around the clock. Carbonium power plants are very effective, but they use up the deposits that they are placed on.
In the beginning, it's best to use a combination of these power sources. We can balance energy peaks and shortages by storing excess energy in energy storages. Also, remember to connect all buildings to the power grid using energy connectors. They connect all buildings within their area of operation, even if power lines are not visible. Ashley, I'm detecting a lot of movement to the west. We should build up a defensive perimeter around the base.
Let's set up some walls and sentinel towers. Focus our defenses on the western direction. They never changed the beginning of this exercise.
Captain Novak, we all know your renowned scientific background, but your combat performance in the previous simulation was far from spectacular.
Slaughtering indigenous creatures was never my area of expertise.
Since you've already done this a couple of times, we've introduced some new additions to this course. We'll see what your area of expertise really is.
Okay, so what we've done there is we've actually built a wall. So you'll see up here the goal is to build 30 wall pieces. We've actually built 16 already there. I've actually done a double wall. And then over here we're going to build a wall as well. What I'm trying to actually do is incorporate the mountains here. So it's a bit like the Battle of 300 where you fight against the Persians. You want to funnel them into like one point. So their numbers when they attack, they will come en masse. They will come with loads and loads of numbers. And we want to try and block it off. So yeah, I'm going to use the terrain here to my advantage. So I don't know actually how to drag. Oh, there we go.
Not enough carbonium.
As I say that, you literally just drag. But then it says not enough carbonium because these walls are requiring 5 carbonium. So you can see up there, I'm getting like 2 per second. So yeah, and then you click and then they will slowly build. Just to go over what I built here, obviously that's the HQ. And then this is a carbonium factory. This is the power plant that's powering that. But that carbonium ore there, you see it's going down. It will actually use up eventually. These are wind turbines, so when it gets more windy, I believe they provide more power. But currently, it says there, I think we're plus 53 in the old power department. So maybe we'll just build a couple more wind turbines whilst we've got a bit of free time. You want to have everything connected. If everything's not connected by one of these, you see the white pipes that are going along the ground. If it's not connected by that, you'll need to connect it with one of these power nodes. And that costs, like, it says 5 carbonium. So ideally, you want to be as efficient as possible, build everything as close together as possible from what I gather anyway. Like I say, I'm not super pro on this or anything. I played one game before. So for now, let's just build more power. So this is costing me 50 carbonium, of which I've only got 35 right now. It's increasing slowly. It's only providing plus 8 power.
Not enough carbonium.
However, that power plant was providing plus 50. So straight away you can see actually that power plant is really, really efficient. So yeah, for now, what else do we want? Well, that carbonium eventually is going to dry up. So I believe we need a new carbonium thing. Now, I could just complete these tasks, but actually, if you want to build your base as big as possible, I think it's probably best if you like run around more and collect more carbonium. But maybe for now, maybe we'll just finish this wall. So let's get some more wall pieces. We'll try and use this mountain range to our advantage again. But yeah, then when you run out of carbonium, we'll need to wait a second again. Obviously, the bigger the base you have, the more surface area you're going to have. And therefore, when you're building these sentinel towers, which we will build in a second, then obviously...
Not enough carbonium.
Basically, you want to have them as in a concentrated area as possible, because together they're stronger, and obviously if you're spreading them around the map a lot... then obviously they can't fight together and they're going to be therefore weaker. So yeah, our carbonium is still coming along nicely. I think if I want to speed that up, I can actually just go here, I think, and hold space, and I can drill as well. And you see that's gone to plus 7 now. It seems like I collect 5 per second, whereas the factories are generating 2 in total. So I can actually collect it faster as well if I'm drilling it as well as actually collecting it. So that's why it's best to stock up in the beginning on your carbonium. Later on, you will get this ironium, if that's how you're saying it. I don't actually know what that is. All cores, not sure what that is. But then we've got other things. To be honest, yeah, I don't really know a lot about any of this stuff. Okay, now we've got 210 carbonium, so we should be able to finish this wall very nicely. So actually, we've planned that pretty nicely because the wall can go all the way over here and we can incorporate that in it. But we do have a big surface area there, so you can see we've got a massive surface area. And I actually haven't left myself big enough a gap to actually go around. If you want to, you can actually click here, click on that, and then sell. Sell. So we could expand that out. So I just might as well show you that. If we click here again, sell, 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 and then we'll build the wall so it actually goes out. So then I can actually walk around it still. So yeah, you can build it probably as big or as small as you want. Which way will we seal off next? Let's seal off this area. And then over here. Not sure why that wall there is sideways, but now it has actually fixed. But we can actually do a double wall there as well. So we've actually sealed off our entire base using a lot of the scenery, using a lot of the mountains. So actually, I think that's quite a strong base. Probably this one being the longest and the thinnest is probably the weakest wall. But then we're going to build sentinel towers. So we're going to build these sentinel towers. Now, I don't actually know how to rotate this. I'm sure there's a help message somewhere that tells you how to rotate it. Oh, didn't mean to do that. I was actually holding the mouse button to click. Whoa.
You will need to construct additional AI hubs to expand our defense.
How do I...
Remember to build more power plants before you do that.
Looks like these things are going to break through, actually. So I need to build a heightened wall, actually. So if I get this thing, I can actually then I can shoot over it and help. Otherwise, I just end up shooting on my side of the wall. So yeah, you can see they've actually broken through a layer there from that little attack. So now what we will do, we'll reinforce this wall. And you can see these actually not connected to the power grid. So what we want to do is that they should connect them to the power grid. But then I'm going to run out of something else in a second. Ooh, we can repair, or we can just click this and repair here. Just anything that's damaged, it will show and you can repair. So yeah, those turrets are currently facing the mountain, but I believe there is a way to rotate them. But yeah, maybe someone knows how to. I currently don't know how to rotate things. I'm sure it's really simple, but yeah, I don't really know how at the moment. Maybe it's middle mouse button or something like that. We need to build 2 more sentinel towers, but also I need to build this AI hub, because without AI hubs, you're not going to be able to build more of these sentinel towers. It's called, yeah, it's sentinel towers, I think. So currently I've got 4 cores used up, I believe, but this has 4 cores and it requires 20 energy. So if we build that, I should be able to build more sentinel towers. What's it currently short of? I'm actually short of ironium. That's how you say it. So when that builds, I should be able to build more sentinel towers, because currently it says 1 AI core required and I actually have 0. Now I have 4, so now I can drop down another 4. Right, so how do I rotate that? That is the question. I literally don't know how to rotate it, but I'm sure I've seen a message somewhere. Didn't want to do that, actually. Didn't want to build that tower right there. Yeah, I literally don't know how to rotate it. It's probably flashed up on the screen or something, but for now, I don't know, so I'm just going to do...
These basic defenses should give us a bit of security, but we should try to surround our entire base with walls and defensive towers.
Right, so now I need to link up that tower with one of these power connectors, so I will do exactly that. And then also this one over here, and then also this one. So you can see like a little power grid going on the floor. But yeah, I've currently run out of this iron stuff, so if I want to build... we could build a basic... So it's saying middle mouse button there to rotate, but I'm pressing middle mouse button. It's actually not rotating. Oh, there's scroll mouse button. Scrolling the mouse button. Okay. Ah, there we go. Scroll the mouse button, rotate it. I mean, if the developer's watching this, which I imagine it might be, I think that's not that clear. But yeah, eventually I got there in the end. I think you should be able to click and just drag rather than having to scroll. But yeah, what do I know about games? What do I know?
Repair kits if necessary.
Okay, so we probably need to go and find out some... I want to go and find some iron. but I think we're about to be under attack. So what we'll do, we'll just hold off against this. I'm actually firing the rocket launcher. But actually, that there is now the flamethrower. I mean, these towers are rotating anyway. Ooh, I think I can get that.
Detecting any more hostile creatures in the base's vicinity.
So what I want to do now...
Well done, Captain Novak. The purpose of this training exercise is to prepare you for intense combat situations. This simulation is based on our long-distance scans of Galatea 37. They may or may not be accurate. You will be alone out there. There will be no communication back home until you can stabilize a rift portal back to Earth. You will have to rely only on your skills and your mecha suit.
Mr. Riggs is the only companion that I need. We can handle the unknown. Just let us do our job.
So yeah, I mean, there's more carbonium. Should you build a factory there? I think you probably should. And a carbonium power plant. And I think that will mine and still give it to you.
Further secure and expand our base. You can build more defenses or go out and clear out hostile creatures' nests to prevent further attacks.
We didn't have any time to study the creatures that are attacking us. The only thing we can do right now is to fight them or strengthen our defenses. We'll need a steel factory to build more towers. We'll have to find an ore deposit to build one.
Ashley, I strongly advise you to construct an armory. It will allow us to craft new weapons and upgrades, and also manufacture field repair kits, as well as other usable items.
And it will produce more ammunition for your guns. Yes, that is an important building.
Wow.
This area is extremely hostile. It can be dangerous to our base.
Extremely hostile. I
Yes, we'll finish researching it in the lab.
think I can see that.
Base is under attack. Base is under attack.
The base is under attack, so I better go and check what's going on there. Not sure quite what happened there. Base under attack. Alright, kill the aggressive creature. We've got to build an armory as well. I mean, I think the nuclear mine that I dropped actually did some big damage to this. I think I'll drop another one. If I plant it there, it pretty much blows up straight away.
I wonder what made it so aggressive. Maybe we can learn something important after researching it in a lab.
Nothing to do with me firing rockets at it. It's nothing to do with that. Okay, so now we're back in the base. Our iron seems to have gone up. Our carbonium now is +4, you can see, because we have dropped down that extra little base. We got more carbonium here, so let's... Yeah, there was stuff here, but it's been killed, hasn't it? So yeah, carbonium factory. Do another one. Do another one, and then a carbonium power plant. I think a 2-to-1 ratio is good there. Because one power plant can power two, so I think that's the ratio it's meant for. So now that should go to +6, and our carbonium should go through the roof. So yeah, that's good. And now we've got +6. That's going up real fast. So now, if we wanted to, we could build loads of walls. You can also upgrade your walls as well, so you can go like this. So I think what we would do is we'd just go around upgrading every single thing. So is that only requiring... I think that's only requiring carbonium. So if our carbonium's going through the roof because we're collecting so much of it, and then what you could do is even upgrade it again. So we ran out of carbonium for a sec there. But now you can see the walls have gone super thick. I don't know if you can upgrade them past level 3. Let's call it Vet 3. Don't know if you can necessarily do that. It'd be nice if it just said above it, like that's the maximum level or something like that. But currently, yeah, I don't know. And I think you can upgrade these AI towers as well. So, I mean, whilst that carbonium's collected, maybe we'll do that. But we've currently got to build an armory, destroy the nest to the west. and find an ore vein for the iron stuff. So let's check down here. Down here, it's actually showing red. So yeah, that'll be these bad boys. I mean, if we bring them to our towers, then our towers should massively help.
Base is under attack.
Oh, so base under attack will be that one then, yeah. And then if I've taken some damage there, you can also go to repair. Just repair that stuff as well. So yeah, let's go back down here. Make sure we're on shoot mode and not build mode. Let's go to build mode. You press and left control. And yeah, I forgot to say, probably should have said at the beginning, if you want this game, it is on Steam as early release. Yeah, I'm sure you can agree the graphics are actually pretty good. Obviously, it's nothing like a normal RTS game, but is it pretty cool? Yeah, I mean, I'm having good fun. I've played this, like, it's my second time playing it now, and I'm actually enjoying it pretty much. So, yeah, we've got some carbonium there. Did our carbonium factory die up here? No, it's still collecting. More carbonium, so we could drop down another factory. And another factory. Carbonium power plant again. I suppose if we wanted to, we could then build a wall around that. Might actually just protect it. I'll need to build a gate to get me out. Otherwise, I'm trapped. But yeah, that should protect it until maybe I can get there to defend it. So I think that's pretty cool. We got some bad guys. So you see the time of day now. We're in the morning. So yeah, the timing system is actually very, very decent. Yeah, the true big waves have not yet arrived. There's another carbonium deposit here.
Carbonium storage is full. Build more storage facilities.
So I'm actually just looking for this iron. I'm guessing it's up here in the top right, maybe. Yeah, a lot of these I don't really want to fight them. I just want to run past because it's a bit time consuming just killing them all. Right, let's go up here.
Looks like a large deposit of ore. Build a steel factory in this area and power it with a carbonium power plant.
I'm just going to plant the nukes, man. So number 2, I don't actually know what that is. I press number 2 though. Energy explosion. Seems to actually cause a massive explosion. So yeah, currently I need to change my weapon. I need an armory so I can actually replenish. You see my ammo for all of these is empty. That gun number 2 there where I'm pressing Q to cycle through, they were all empty. So yeah, here we need to get some iron. So to get iron, we're going to build a iron factory. I'm guessing it's a 2-to-1 ratio again. Energy required is 20. So in terms of energy, I don't really know how we're going to get energy here, to be honest. Plant biomass. Solar panels. I don't really know. We can't build a carbonium. Oh, unless... Oh, yeah, we do a carbonium here. Carbonium power plant. And then we do energy connector.
Okay, Mr. Riggs, we've got steel production up and running.
Ashley, I would strongly advise you to place a rift portal near this factory. This way, we can quickly get back to this location if it comes under threat. It would also be advised to place additional sentinel towers to defend this outpost. Remember to connect the towers to the power grid using energy connectors.
So carbonium power plant, I'm going to get another one of those. Maybe another 2. And then we're going to get more iron factories. We basically want to mass produce those towers. So I want to make sure I have enough income for that to do as much as possible. So yeah, for now at the top right, it seems we haven't got enough power. When these finish, maybe we do. Oh no, they're not linked. They're not linked. Okay, they're going to be linked. Oh, it's still saying we're low power, so maybe we need more. Let's get wind turbines or something.
Warning. A new group of hostile creatures is coming from a nearby nest.
And we need to drop down a rift portal here, it's saying. So we can quickly teleport here if we need to. And then what we'll do here is probably build another set of walls. So
Under attack. Steel storage is full. Build more storage facilities.
I mean, carbonium's so cheap, I don't think there's any reason why you wouldn't build a ton of them. But then the thing is, to shoot over, you're going to need...
Buildings has been destroyed.
Base is under attack. A building has been destroyed.
Okay, so we need to teleport back. So we need to go back to the map, click here. We should teleport back here.
To that location.
Saying building has been destroyed.
And doesn't control.
Right, let's build some more of these sentinel towers. Let's not panic. We need more AI cores. So if we go down to the bottom of the screen again, AI hub is that one. Build another 2 of those, maybe. Maybe another 3. And then as soon as those are ready, we should be able to build loads of towers. We've got loads of this iron, loads of carbonium coming in now. You can see we're +6, +8. We've got loads of energy. Maybe we'll just get even more energy. So maybe we'll get plant biomass. I mean, I don't really understand. Oh, plant biomass. I actually do have quite a bit of plant biomass. So yeah, well, maybe we'll make one of those. I think I've been collecting that from going around shooting things. We'll get a few more wind turbines. That seems pretty ethical nowadays. So yeah, mass producing some of that. So yeah, power doing well. So I think now we just need to load more of these towers and we can rotate now using that.
Not enough carbonium.
Just carbonium is actually slowing us down for now. Our carbonium's going up by 6. So how many do we need for this? We need 50 for one. Yeah, 50 for one. Build one here. Build one here. We're basically building the most indestructible keep, or whatever you want to call it, as we can. So yeah, would like to rotate those ones from before, but apparently we can't. So yeah, let's build even more. Carbonium, you see currently down there, needs to be 50 again. There we go. AI cores left, we've got 4 left. So we are establishing quite a strong little fortress. Let's repair some of these. Oh, we can actually upgrade some of these. So if I just drag click. Yeah, it's that carbonium. It seems like we need a lot of it. So I don't know if we want to go out on a mission and just get loads more carbonium. So we could build another carbonium factory here.
Not enough carbonium.
Not enough carbonium to make a carbonium factory. Carbonium power plant, we need 50 carbonium for that as well. Oh, and there's another one here actually. So you need 1 power plant. I mean, I don't know if this is the best ratio, but from what I quickly see, it is basically a 2-to-1 ratio. And then once this income starts coming, it should be flying. We should be able to just mass produce everything, really.
Hostile creatures are coming from a nearby nest. We should go there and clear it out.
Okay. But let me make some towers first.
Not enough carbonium.
Not enough carbonium still, but it is increasing by 9 a second now, though, so we can pretty much build as many as we want. Which base is under attack now? This one.
Base is under attack.
It is this one under attack, so we need more AI cores. AI hub.
Base is under attack. A building has been Not destroyed. Enough carbonium.
So yeah, that looks okay.
Base is under attack.
We need these AI cores though.
Buildings has been destroyed.
Drop down another load of these.
Sentinel towers are ready. They should be able to fend off small groups of attackers.
Small groups. We want to defend off a whole invasion.
Base is under attack.
Then we're going to need a connector.
Hostile creatures heading towards our new mining outpost.
Then we probably want to get more power.
It's a break, are they?
So, yeah, I don't actually know where to go now. I don't know if I can upgrade, actually,
Under attack.
more of these walls. I can. I don't know if I can upgrade these towers, though. Wow, that's a lot of shit coming. I think I need I need this armory as well. Are they actually going to shoot? Oh, yeah, they are shooting long range. Okay, so that should deal with that. I wanted to see if we can upgrade these Sentinel towers. Okay, I can actually. It requires more energy to upgrade it, and also loads of carbonium. But they are upgrading there.
I'm sensing another attack heading towards our headquarters.
Okay, so let's
Turn there quickly.
repair these walls.
We can rift jump to its location at any moment.
Upgrade some more of these walls. Upgrade another one of these towers. Right, okay, we need to go back here now. Teleporting back over here.
Buildings has been destroyed.
Know which building has been destroyed. I'm guessing it's my mining outpost and stuff. Oh yeah, my carbonium uptake has decreased a lot now. Yes, so these have gone down. So actually what we'll do now, we'll stop building up. We're actually going to go and find this nest. That's one of our... Oh no, we need an armory actually. We do need this armory. Armory, there we go. That should give me new ammo. So yeah, this thing died. Let's just reestablish it. Carbonium factory.
Armory construction.
Carbonium factory.
We can now use it to craft new
Carbonium
items.
power plant.
It will also automatically manufacture ammunition for my weapons.
So yeah, it just seems like you constantly need... You constantly need those towers. Unless I should have just gone and found this nest in the beginning. I'm actually using quite a lot of HP here.
Under attack.
I'm actually just going to run away for a sec. Oh, but I can see actually that I'm getting more ammo now.
It looks like it's going to rain.
I can replenish my health as well, pressing number key 1.
Decrease the output from solar panels until it stops.
Oh yes, it's because the weather's changed, the solar panels, if I had any, which I don't.
Warning. Hostile creatures are coming from a nearby nest. We should go there and clear it out.
Carbonium power plant, there we go. Right, okay, it took a while, but we got there in the end. Right, we need to go and kill some stuff now. Let's stick with the flamethrower, I think. Seems to do quite a lot of damage. Basically, just do that. I mean, the flames look amazing. I mean, oh, sometimes my cursor goes off the screen and clicks on the other monitor. That's what that beeping was. Right, we need to go north here. Yeah, I was going to say actually on the Steam page, I went on there and the developer was doing a replay of one of the streams that he did. I think it's the actual
This
game
is
developer.
a hive of some sort. Let's look inside to see if it's occupied.
So yeah, I'm sure he knows loads of tips. Obviously, designing the game, he knows the idea behind things and maybe what are the most efficient ways to build and whatever. So maybe he wants to get in touch and give me some pro tips. So yeah, currently we're just going to try and destroy this.
Storage is full. Build more storage facilities.
Let's destroy this thing.
Cleared out this nest. This will decrease the strength of their attacks.
Oh, that's good.
Gather all the research samples and rare resources that were in this nest. We can study them later and use them to craft better equipment.
The rain is over. Base operations returning back to normal.
Right, destroy the something to the north, so there must be a big hard guy up here.
This shouldn't be here. It's an error in the simulation's construct. This environment has been created by combining long-distance quantum scans of Galatea 37 and other known planets that share similar properties. Gathering all of this data has taken many years, and we were only able to scan a small fraction of the planet.
It's enough to know that we can survive there. I can't wait to make the jump. Everything is going to be new there and waiting to be studied and explored.
And waiting to feed us.
Let's not get dramatic, Mr. Riggs. A 5 meters tall mech suit with miniguns and power blades should be enough to fend off a few hungry creatures. There's more than a single species of creatures around this nest. We should be careful.
Seems like there's quite a lot of stuff up here. So yeah, I'm pressing number 2, which does this energy charge. I'm doing number 4, which is a nuke mine. Ooh, I'm actually losing quite a lot of HP there. Yeah, it took a hell of a lot of damage. I think, yeah, if I destroyed this nest, then maybe the attacks will reduce a lot. So yeah, let's destroy this. Then all this stuff appears.
Even though there were multiple species of creatures around here, they appeared as if all of them were working together against us.
I wonder if that's just a part of the simulation, or if the Galatean creatures are really going to be that smart. That would make studying them much more interesting.
And much more dangerous.
It looks like we've cleared them out. Let's hope this will give us some time to build up our base.
Right, let's get a million towers.
I've detected an unusually large creature roaming the nearby area.
Sounds like an interesting research specimen. We should go to its location.
So yeah, I think, do I need more power? Solar panels produce 20 energy. Obviously they're in the daytime.
Warning! I'm detecting a huge swarm of enemy creatures heading towards our base. It's showing up on my seismic detectors. It's much bigger than anything we've seen before.
Okay, that doesn't sound too good.
We have to set up as many defensive towers as we can. Also remember to build up more walls and lay all the mines that we can.
So I mean, if you wanted to, you could build 50 layers of walls. Provided you don't run out of carbonium, which would happen eventually though. So,
Base is under attack. A building has been destroyed.
so if we teleport over here with a tab key. Ooh. This actually causes some big damage. Oh, it's resisting. It's resisting my attack, so I need to shoot it with this instead. Alright, so that's dead. Alright, so we need to repair some of this stuff. That's the problem with having 2 bases. I think we want to make this our main stronghold. So we will put more sentinel towers down. That's what I can afford. Then we also want to link them to the power grid, so we need these things. So I think everything there is connected, yeah? I think it is. So I'm going to build even more. We actually ran out of cores again. So now I need to drop down more cores. AI hub.
I can sense the hostile swarm moving closer towards our base. This attack is going to be much bigger than anything that we've seen before.
We still have some time, Mr. Riggs. We can set up multiple layers of walls around our base and place as many defensive towers as we can. You can also use your drill to excavate additional resources if our factories are producing them too slow.
Captain Novak, you're not the only candidate for the mission to Galatea 37. You better up those combat statistics if you want to qualify for that jump. We're investing too many resources into this mission just to send a scientist that's going to be eaten by a pack of angry animals. Show us that you can survive out there.
Yes, sir.
Not enough AI cores. Build more AI hubs. Weather conditions are changing. Wind speed is increasing.
Build more storage
Not
facilities.
enough carbonium.
I need more AI cores. Run out of carbonium again. So yeah,
Much stronger than usual.
we're getting a lot of power from the wind turbines, I believe. Are they turning faster? I think it looks like they are. Another AI hub. I think you can actually upgrade these as well. It's not letting me currently, I don't think. So yeah, what do we need now? More Sentinel towers? I mean, our defenses so far are very, very strong, but I know from experience this next wave coming, it's going to be very, very mental, I think. So we need to connect
Not enough carbonium.
this thing to the power grid.
Not enough carbonium. Wind
Where?
speed is returning back to typical values.
There it is.
Wind turbine efficiency returning to normal.
Not enough AI cores. Build more AI hubs.
There's a careful balance between everything, to be honest. Yeah, I need another one of those at least. I'm actually in the minus, I think, of AI. Or is that because I've not got enough power or what? I don't know.
Warning! The alien swarm is approaching.
Yeah, these are struggling, aren't they?
Maximizing power output.
This is it, Mr. Riggs. Ready your guns. Let's show them what we can do.
I think it's power. I don't have enough power.
Not enough carbonium.
I think I want to get wrecked. I don't have enough power. That's pretty bad. Because yeah, currently I don't have enough power, so everything is
Not enough AI cores.
everything is
Build more AI hubs. Base is under attack.
currently in trouble, and I don't have enough AI. I literally don't know. I think I'm getting overrun here. Well, a lot of the towers seems to be actually firing.
There is a breach in our walls. Base is under attack.
A building has been destroyed.
Whoa.
Base is under attack.
So yeah, actually, we're taking immense damage here.
Not enough AI cores. Build more AI hubs.
Base is under attack.
There is a breach in our walls.
Base is under attack.
So yeah, my power is still low. I don't really know how I'm supposed to get a lot of power that fast.
Build more
Plant
AI
biomass, I guess.
We've
Run out.
defeated the first attack wave. Repair whatever you can. There should be more of them coming.
This attack was a lot stronger. I don't know if we can hold out much longer. Wild animals don't behave like that. They shouldn't act like a sentient army.
You will be going to an alien planet full of unknown life forms. Do not assume that you know what kind of dangers might be lurking there. Your primary objective is to survive. If something is trying to kill you, it doesn't matter if it's sentient or not. Adapt or die.
Warning. More enemies are headed towards our base.
If we head to these carbonium things,
We have to gear up before the second wave hits our walls. Let's show them who they're dealing with.
that might help with the power situation. But we could also teleport over here. But yeah, currently we need a lot more power. It's kind of ridiculous. Carbonium factory. Really need more carbonium, but I think I'm actually drying up a little bit. Let's speed things up a little bit. Carbonium power plant.
Steel storage is full. Build more storage facilities.
I'm not quite sure what's going on with the power situation. I think I need even more wind turbines. think I need more. Yeah, currently saying minus 69. Is that due to the wind speed? I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, the next wave is going to come as a meteor coming. Oh my god. Maybe solar panels better. I think solar panel does look better. Plant biomass provides 50. Carbonium, energy storage. You probably want to get energy storage for the day and night. That's probably what you want to do to cover yourself for the day and night. So yeah, it's something else to worry about. But probably, well, the next wave's due in like 14 seconds. But can we build another power plant in that time?
More enemies are heading towards our base.
Let's try.
Level maximum.
We're at level
I'm
maximum.
disabling all secondary systems and diverting all power to your guns. It's either us or them.
Okay, it's gonna be pretty bad, I think. Oh my god, we need to plant some mines, I think.
Base is under attack.
So yeah, what do I do here? It's looking pretty bad.
Is under attack.
Not quite sure we can hold this.
Base is under attack.
Tower destroyed. One of our walls is being destroyed. Base is under attack.
What I could do is try to repair all of this stuff.
Has been destroyed. There is a breach in our walls. One of our engine ventures has been destroyed.
Base is under attack. One of our buildings has been destroyed.
Oh wow. We are truly getting wrecked, boys.
We're pulling you out, Captain Novak. You weren't meant to survive this final attack wave. It should serve as a reminder that you should never underestimate the threat that you may be dealing with, even if you think you are in control. Your performance during this training session was satisfactory. You can start preparing for your trip to Galaxia 37. Congratulations, Novak.
So yeah, it says thank you for playing Riftbreaker, the pre-alpha. So yeah, even if it says victory there, we weren't meant to survive that final wave. It was an insane wave. And even though I built my base bigger, way bigger than I did in the first trial game that I did, actually it turned out pretty well. We actually survived long enough to actually get to the next screen. So yeah, a little bit frustrating at times because you kind of have to keep on top of everything. You have to keep on top of energy, what you've got in the day and what you've got in the night. There's like different kinds of minerals, whether you're getting that carbonium or the iron, and then you've got to worry about like, yeah, there's so many variables, like the AI hubs. Have you got power connectors to your sentinels? So yeah, I worry sometimes is it a little bit too much, but at the same time, if it was too simple, it would probably be leaving you for asking for more. So yeah, that's a little introduction to the Riftbreaker. In terms of what is coming next in the full final features of the game, it just tells you here there's apparently 8 pages worth of stuff. So you're an elite scientist, commander, and advanced mecha suit. This tells me nothing else. Oh, it's showing you basically a video of what is to come. So basically, maybe those are the new maps. Explore. That's the story. That's exotic new alien planets. Craft unique weapons so you could change your guns and stuff like that. Customize your mecha suit. Conquer the entire planet. So yeah, there'll be different planets and stuff you can land on. What's this one? Gather epic loot. Okay. Research and develop new technologies. Use powerful skills and equipment. So it's got like some kind of shield there, but actually I had that anyway, I just didn't use it. And fight countless hordes. So that's where it's a bit like They Are Billions if you've ever looked at that game. If you look there, we've actually got it looks like a flamethrower turret. So yeah, it's like a massive tower defense when you've got to defend against massive oncoming stuff. And it doesn't seem to be that much lag or any lag when actually these massive waves arrive. And today I was running the game on maximum, so the engine seems pretty smooth and the graphics pretty impressive. So so yeah, it probably won't be a game for absolutely everyone, but is it an RTS game? Well, yes, technically it is. Is it base building? Yes, technically it is. Are the graphics pretty good? Yeah, I think they're pretty good. Is it pretty enjoyable? Well, whilst it may not be for everyone's cup of tea, for me, I had quite a lot of fun on that, and I actually think it's pretty decent. So yeah, if you want to check it out, it's on Steam. And again, thank you to Team GDWC, the guy called Timu who reached out to me and offered me to play some of their games. And this was the only one that I picked out that seemed decent. So yeah, it says a lot from the ones that they sent me. This is the one that I actually chose and wanted to try out and play. So if you want it, if you like this video, drop me a comment. Let me know your thoughts. Hit like if you did enjoy, and check out that that website link that I've given you in the description. So yeah, GG, and see you in the next one.